Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, members of the press, and concerned citizens. My name is Justin Sylvia, and I'm a captain and the Public Information Officer for the Sacramento Fire Department. Welcome to this press conference dedicated to the critical topic of fireworks safety. We have multiple speakers from different agencies here to discuss their roles regarding 4th of July, safety, and enforcement. Today we gather to address the importance of prioritizing safety measures when handling fireworks during the 4th of July holiday. We want to emphasize the significance of fire prevention when it comes to fireworks. Dry conditions and flammable materials can significantly increase the risk of accidental fire they may cause. It is crucial to choose appropriate locations for displays away from dry grass, buildings, and other fire-prone areas. We encourage community members to actively engage in promoting responsible behavior regarding fireworks to prevent consequences of mishandling fireworks and the accidents and injuries they can cause. With proper handling of fireworks, we can all continue to enjoy the beauty and excitement they bring while minimizing the risks associated with them. We will have a question and answer period at the end of this press conference for everyone to ask questions. With this, I will turn it over to Fire Marshal Jason Lee with the Sacramento Fire Department.
Thank you and good afternoon. My name is Jason Lee. I'm the Fire Marshal for the Sacramento Fire Department. As we approach the 4th of July, we must remain diligent in reducing the fire risks throughout our community. Only fireworks approved by the State Fire Marshal are allowed to be used. Approved fireworks will always have a seal from the State of California on each box and may be purchased from June 20th through July 4th. Any firework that explodes or flies in the air is illegal and not allowed. Our city fireworks task force will be patrolling in the nights leading up to and including the 4th of July. Citations starting at $1,000 all the way up to $5,000 will be issued to property owners and responsibles by just a visual verification that from one of our officers that a firework has left the property. This 4th of July, be safe and only use state-approved fireworks. It's my honor and privilege to introduce the Acting State Fire Marshal, Daniel Berlant.
Good afternoon, everyone. As the chief said, my name is Daniel Berlant. I am California's acting state fire marshal. And first, I'd like to acknowledge and thank the fire and law enforcement agencies that are here with us today and have been working already to curb the use of illegal fireworks. And I'd also like to acknowledge and appreciate our host, the Sacramento City Fire Department, for gathering us all here today on such an important topic. Our message is simple. Illegal fireworks in California are unacceptable, and we have a zero tolerance towards them. Right now, across the region, fireworks task force like the one that Chief Lee mentioned in Sacramento have been busy working to curb the use of dangerous and illegal fireworks and to get them off our streets. Fire officials, including our own arson and bomb unit, have been busy with numerous illegal fireworks operations already this year, seizing nearly 250,000 pounds of fireworks since the last 4th of July. And just to put that into perspective, that is equivalent to about 10 semi-trucks filled with fireworks, all of which now have been removed from making their way, potentially harming or causing fires here in California. And really, in just the past couple of weeks, we have seen an uptick in the number of seized fireworks that our partners have discovered and that we have been able to bring off the streets. And so I know that that number will continue to rise, especially with the hard work of our regional partners. I've never been accused of not talking loud enough, but it is illegal to not only sell, but to transport as well as use fireworks that do not carry the Safe and Sane seal of the State Fire Marshal's office. But it is also illegal to take safe and sane fireworks into a community that does not allow them and to use them. And so it's very important that you make sure to use your safe and sane fireworks in the community that you bought them, or ensure that that community does even allow safe and sane fireworks. And if convicted of, again, possessing, transporting, or using illegal fireworks. Depending on how much you have in your possession, you could face a fine up to $50,000. And again, based on how much, you could even face a year in jail. And so again, we have a zero tolerance towards that use, transportation, and possession of illegal fireworks. Each year here in California, firefighters respond to hundreds of fires and medical emergencies caused by fireworks. With local programs like this task force, the efforts, in addition to our own public education efforts, have reduced already the number of fireworks-related incidents, but illegal fireworks still remain a major threat here in California. Illegal fireworks include anything from skyrockets, bottle rockets, Roman candles, aerial shells, firecrackers, and really anything that explodes, goes up in the air, or that it moves across the ground in an uncontrollable manner. Again, legal, safe, and sane fireworks will have the state fire marshal's seal on them that says they are safe and sane. I just want to reiterate, illegal use of fireworks can cause severe damage. They can cause significant injuries, especially at a time of year when we should be out celebrating. But what really we find happens is individuals engage in destructive criminal activity this time of year that again cause injuries to bystanders and to themselves. So really we need all Californians' help this coming week and the weeks ahead to make sure to report any use of illegal fireworks to their law enforcement non-emergency line. So again, I just have to reiterate, California has a zero tolerance towards illegal fireworks. And really the dynamic of illegal fireworks has changed. What we have seen in the last 15 years, the criminal activity has changed dramatically. The days of illegal fireworks being sold in the back of a car have transitioned with the use of technology, with social media, with other community, online community sale websites. We are finding that criminals are using this technology as a tool to push and to sell their illegal products. But let me just reiterate, our law enforcement officers are not only patrolling the streets, they are patrolling online as well. Let me just touch on, as I conclude here, talking about our fire year. Despite the rainy conditions that we saw this winter, we are expecting to see triple-digit temperatures this weekend, and that will increase our wildfire risk. And with our dry Mediterranean climate, every time of year here of the 4th lends itself naturally to wildfires, and that risk only increases with the use of illegal fireworks and the unsafe use of fireworks. And CAL FIRE, we are prepared. Our firefighters are ready, our partner fire agencies are ready, but again, we need the public's help in doing their part to be prepared as well. And so I'll say on behalf of the fire service and our law enforcement partners, we really hope the public has a safe 4th of July, but takes the proper steps to be careful. And to learn more about some of those steps, we have a great educational website, fireworkssafetyca.org. And remember, one less spark this 4th of July does mean one less fire. Thank you. Next, I'd like to introduce Chief Brian Marshall. He is the Fire and Rescue Chief for the California Office of Emergency Services. Chief.
Good afternoon. As mentioned, my name is Brian Marshall, and I'm the state's Fire and Rescue Chief with the California Governor's Office of Emergency Services. As the State Fire Marshal has said, we need to be extra cautious when we're handling fireworks if we plan to celebrate July 4th and this holiday weekend safely. As a professional firefighter, I've seen the human toll from the misuse of both legal and illegal fireworks. That's why it's important to only purchase fireworks from licensed sellers that include that state fire marshal's seal of approval, safe and sane fireworks. I also want to touch on the holiday period because we enter these summer months and people are having recreation outside. It's a good time to be reminded that there's many hazards out there, from water safety, extreme heat, and as mentioned, wildfire. In particular, we're going to see 100-degree temperatures this weekend. It's late, but they're here. The Sacramento area, Sacramento County and surrounding counties will be affected, and people are going to want to be outside. They're going to want to cool off. They want to get in the local waterways, but this year is like no other. After multiple atmospheric rivers that struck the state of California, the rivers and streams are running faster, higher, and stronger than one can anticipate. When you get in that water, you risk the chance of dying. At Cal OES, we are proud through the California Fire and Rescue Mutual Aid System to support our local government fire department partners and CAL FIRE to help people, to help our firefighters be better prepared to save people from this swift water. But we don't want you in that situation. We want to prevent this. Remember, if you head outdoors this weekend, this holiday period, avoid going in the water. Your life's not worth losing if you drowned in this rapid water. Remember, if someone falls in, immediately call 911. Don't become a victim yourself. And if you're out near the water, have a life jacket on. It may save your life. We hope these tips that I've given you and my partners will give you help you as you go into the summer months. We want you to have a wonderful summer season and be outside and recreating and enjoying the wonderful state of California. We want you to be safe. Thank you very much, and I'd like to introduce Amy Nigan, the Deputy Fire Marshal for the Sacramento Metropolitan Fire Department.
Thank you, Chief. Again, my name is Amy Nygren. I'm the Deputy Fire Marshal for the Sacramento Metropolitan Fire District. Metro Fire has an ongoing partnership with regional fire agencies and code enforcement, as well as our law enforcement partners at the Sacramento County Sheriff's Department, Citrus Heights Police Department, and the Rancho Cordova Police Department, and spreading this year's safety message of keep it safe, keep it legal. Keep it safe with the proper use and disposal of safe and sane fireworks. Only purchase fireworks from an authorized vendor. Metro Fire has over 150 booths just within our district. Fireworks are for adult use only. Children are not permitted to purchase, use, or handle fireworks of any kind. Maintain a clear area when using fireworks. It should be a flat surface free from combustible materials such as dry grass and away from porches, patios, and buildings. Be prepared for your event. Have a hose, a garden hose, a bucket of water, or a fire extinguisher just in case an issue arises. Safely dispose of any used fireworks in a non-combustible metal container filled with water and away from any ignition sources. Soak them for at least 24 hours before disposing of them in a trash can. Keep it legal. Sacramento continues to see the use of illegal fireworks throughout the region. In a few moments, you will hear about some of the consequences of participating in such activities. The only fireworks permitted in California are designated as safe and sane that bear the State Fire Marshal seal. There are many community events in the area with professional displays that are safe alternatives for your family. Please celebrate the holiday responsibly and keep it safe, keep it legal. Now I'd like to introduce Assistant Chief Rochelle Beardsley with the Sacramento County District Attorney's Office.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rochelle Beardsley. I'm an Assistant Chief Deputy with the Sacramento County District Attorney's Office. As part of the Greater Sacramento Area Fireworks Task Force, the District Attorney's Office participates in this media event every year to inform and remind the public of the potential consequences and criminal penalties for using illegal fireworks. To be clear, If you are found using or in possession of illegal fireworks this 4th of July, or frankly any other time of the year, you will be charged and prosecuted. Given the significant risks of injuries and fires posed by illegal bottle rockets, aerial shells, firecrackers, and explosives like M80s, our office will strictly adhere to the following aggressive disposition and sentencing guidelines. Violators found in possession or using illegal fireworks will be required to serve time in county jail and sentenced to 3 years probation. This guideline will apply no matter how small the quantity of illegal fireworks is, whether you're using or possessing. Penalties may be increased if the defendant has a criminal record or if others were placed in danger, if children were placed at risk. Child endangerment charges could be filed. We could elect to file charges as felonies instead of misdemeanors based on the amount, the type, and the way in which the illegal fireworks were used, as well as the defendant's record. In these cases, state prison commitments can be sought. All of this can be avoided by using good judgment and legal, safe fireworks. Everyone here wants our community to enjoy this great American holiday while keeping everyone safe from injuries and fire dangers. Thank you very much. It's now my pleasure to introduce Sergeant Nate O'Brien from the Sacramento Sheriff's Office.
Good afternoon. I'm Sergeant Nate O'Brien, Sacramento County Sheriff's Office. First, the July 4th holiday is a very busy holiday for all regional and local law enforcement. The Sheriff's Office is fully committed to responding to all active 911 emergency calls, prioritizing the preservation of life and property. Secondarily, any non-emergency illegal firework call can be reported to the Sheriff's Office non-emergency line. That number is 874-5115. Lastly, the Sheriff's Office, in partnership with Metro Fire and Rancho Cordova Police Department, created a firework amnesty turn-in this year. The public can turn in any unused, legal or illegal fireworks to 2 locations. This firework amnesty turn-in will run through the end of the year. Those 2 locations are located our Central Division, 7065th Street, and Rancho Cordova Police Department at 2897 Kilgore Road. In conclusion, I'd like to thank everybody for their time and commitment to this year's Firework Task Force. Presenting next is UC Davis Firefighters Burn Institute Regional Burn Center, Lauren Spink and Rebecca Alessandri.
Good afternoon. My name is Lauren Spink, and I'm the Burn Outreach Coordinator at the Firefighters Burn Institute Regional Burn Center at UC Davis Health. Our unit is a verified unit through the American Burn Association. We treat patients all the way up to the southern Oregon border, into western Nevada, and down to Yosemite. Handling fireworks safely with the proper precautions can help you and prevent accidents from happening. We want to stress that burns can happen in seconds, and it is imperative that all safety rules and warnings are followed. However, if you do get a burn, our recommendation is to run it under cool water for 20 minutes until EMS has arrived. We have new research that shows this improves outcomes for our patients who can do this within the first 3 hours of burn injury. Our burn center treats about 600 inpatients every year. And on average, we admit 6 patients who were burned due to fireworks. Of those who are admitted for firework burns, 3/4 are male and almost 90% are under the age of 50. UC Davis's emergency department will also see an average of 10 patients who are affected by fireworks, and our doctors see them, but they are not admitted. These numbers are not accounting for those who do not seek medical attention and who acquired other injuries due to fireworks. Our burn center provides care from the time of injury through the beginning stages of rehabilitation while at our burn center. Our support does not stop when our patients are discharged. We continue to offer resources and support groups to our patients, families, and loved ones. We are a comprehensive care unit, and we work in tandem with other organizations such as the Firefighters Burn Institute.
Good afternoon. I'm Rebecca Alessandri, the Fire and Burn Prevention Coordinator with the Firefighters Burn Institute. We are a local nonprofit that provides recovery programs for burn survivors, offers a local burn treatment facility, and provides fire and life safety education to members of the public. Each year, more than 3,000 children under the age of 15 are sent to the emergency room in the United States because of fireworks. Firework-related fires, injuries, and deaths are avoidable and preventable. In order to prevent these injuries from occurring, we need to remember to use good judgment, follow all safety tips, and only use legal, safe, and sane fireworks. Instead of risking injury or death, we recommend families attend public fireworks displays, leaving fireworks to the trained professionals and watching those from a safe distance. If your group is planning on their own celebration, we recommend giving children glow sticks instead of sparklers. Sparklers can heat up to more than 2,000 degrees, which is hot enough to cause third-degree burns and even melt glass. Sparklers make up 1/3 of injuries to children under the age of 5. Only adults should be lighting fireworks and should keep themselves and children a safe distance away from the fireworks. Never hold, point, or throw fireworks at another person. Also, remember to soak used and unused fireworks in water for an extended period of time before you discard them. By following all of the safety information given today and by using good judgment, you can help prevent firework-related injuries and fires from occurring. And everyone can have a safe and fun holiday this year. Thank you.
Thank you for attending this year's press conference on fireworks safety. We'll now open it up to questions and one-on-one interviews with anyone.
What are fire officials at the state level doing to stop the influx of illegal fireworks at the border?
Yeah, thank you for that question. Once again, Daniel Berlant, Acting State Fire Marshal. Each year, our operations look a little bit different. We've partnered throughout the years with our food and agricultural stations that are on each border, training them on the signs of fireworks because they are illegal to bring into the state of California without having a license from our office to actually import them into our state. In fact, through that partnership, we have gotten tips just in the past month of product that is brought into the state. They notify us, we follow up, we seize them, and then as you heard from the various law enforcement agencies, depending on where it is, we will press charges. That operation looks a little bit different. We have taken over the years to specific key areas where we know they're coming in from specifically the state of Nevada and targeted those areas and actually been able to bring tens of thousands of pounds of illegal fireworks off the streets. But we're also working very close with our federal partners to check not just the borders, but also the ports. As product often does get brought into California, then transported legally into other states. Once in a while, a truck goes missing, a cargo container goes missing, and so our team works very closely with Customs and Border Patrol to make sure that we ascertain that product and then hold those people accountable.
Are you looking for like families possible just going across the border too, or
Anybody and everybody, and we see families who just think they want to purchase what they believe are safe, festive types of materials, but they are illegal in California for a purpose. We have higher standards here in our state for a whole host of other reasons. That's why we go through a very rigorous test to determine what is allowed to be sold and used here in California, and that does differ from some of our neighboring states. But as I mentioned earlier, whether it be families looking for fun or whether it be criminal activity, our tolerance is zero. And so we will find those individuals and we will hold them accountable. Sure. So the fireworks behind me are various different manufacturers. I have to just double check as I look behind me to see if they are all illegal, but you'll have an opportunity to come up here and see them for yourselves. And you'll note that they do not have the State Fire Marshal's safe and sane seal. So these products are actually part of the confiscation. So we are watching them very closely. You may take pictures and video, but do not touch them. This is just a very small sample, though, of the material that these agencies to my right, but then fire departments across the state and our own arson and bomb unit have already confiscated this year. Easily, when you add up wildfires, structure fires, and other types of miscellaneous fires, it's in the realm of hundreds. It can spike in some years to the tune of thousands, but it's not just the number of fires that are concerning to us. It is the destruction, the injuries, and in some cases the fatalities that also come with it. And so these fireworks are not just illegal here in California for no reason. They are specifically unsafe. They cause fires. They are very different than safe and sane fireworks. When used properly, don't have the same effects, dangerous effects, that the products behind me do.
Now, some of the speakers mentioned the $1,000 violation for folks who are seen possessing or using the illegal fireworks. Whose job will it be to pass those out, and will there be any kind of patrols for that?
Yeah, I'm going to turn it to my partner from the district attorney's office if she doesn't mind, because it really is our law enforcement partnership with fire that helps make that happen. But Chief?
So we have a number of law enforcement agencies represented that are doing the active investigation. As far as the fines that you asked about, those could be a part of someone's sentence in conjunction with a misdemeanor or a felony criminal case.
So they would first have to go to court. It's not something that would just be kind of passed out as seen.
Right. Once someone is arrested for possessing, for selling illegal fireworks, a report is generated and brought to my office for prosecution. My office would then file whatever charges we felt our ethical obligations satisfied, whatever we could prove beyond a reasonable doubt. Once our criminal case is filed, like I said, as a misdemeanor or as a felony, part of somebody's sentence would be jail time, probation, and fines and fees. Thank you.
That's a very hard question. This is probably thousands of dollars worth of material. It probably took thousands of dollars of enforcement time away from other issues that could be dealt with, thousands of hours of fire service time that could be used for other types of emergencies, and then this will cost us thousands of dollars to dispose. And so it really is a compounding financial problem that fireworks have in California. And that's really why we all take it so seriously, is that there is a huge cost to pay, not just financially, but again, back to the injuries and the damage that can be done by these products.
How should residents know how to find these state fire marshal seals?
Yeah, I will turn to the team and we'll make sure. I assume there's probably a safe and sane firework here, but it's very clear there is an emblem right on the side of the firework, and it has 5 bugles, and it says safe and sane approved by the California State Fire Marshal's office. And it has to have that safe and sane seal on the side of it in order to be used and sold in California. And again, I'll just reiterate, within communities that have chosen to allow them. There are a number of counties, unincorporated areas, and cities within our region that do not even allow safe and sane fireworks. And so again, I really stress on this that, make sure you are using safe and sane fireworks in communities where they are allowed. Yeah, on our state website, we do list all of the communities. Of course, contacting your local fire department or police department. If you see booths that are in your community, it's a pretty good sign that these agencies have gone around and they have a license both from the state and a permit from the local agency, and that is a good sign that that community allows them. All right, I think we'll all be available if you have questions afterwards. Thank you for your time and attention today.
Thank you.